Is he not? It's not popping up for you? It is. Testing, testing. All right, Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Yahweh Shah, Thumb to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Allah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. We are the Isupk Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. We teach that all so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people. We are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and Esau, or as you know him as the white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's right. That's right. So today, for those of you who might not already know, today is the Feast of Tabernacles. It's a high holy day. All right, so you got anything before we begin? Law, sir. All right, so with that being said, Amijam, just me and the brother here. If I could, I call a priest and officer Kamada.
Priest officer Kamada. Sorry,
Kamada Ban Yashkar.
Kamada Ban Yashkar Ban Yashar.
Kamada Ban Yashkar Ban Yashar.
Yabashim Yashar Brakata.
Yabashim Yashar Brakata.
Back it up.
La Yashar.
Amajim Wapanya Hakadum, which means to rise and face the east. We're going over the prayers in the Hebrew and the English. Starting off with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Fadas, Isupk Socal, Yahweh, Lakos Tabah, Zakat, Isha, Rasta, Kawat, Bashamayim, Thundernaw, Call, Masalakno, Kawakno, Lakno, Kabayino, Style 1, I was shy now,
Now in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
As
it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
Forever.
So be.
So be it.
Amen.
It's the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Call Makala. Call Matawat. Matahar. Matazariah. Hamathim. Arakawat. Tama'ala. Garshan. Shem Yahusha. The water of mud.
This is Hakak, which is the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please.
Please.
Give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name.
In the name.
of Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shem Yahushua. Lanawa. Yahshua. Habayah. Saparia. Barak. Shem Yahushua. The water of month.
What we just said was, Lord.
Lord.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
The school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Yunya. All. Haryam. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Isarya. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Maharatza. Hayatan. Amawat. Galka. Alyanawam. Marka. Kana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Ayasan. Shawamar. Yahweh. Yahweh. Marka. Yahweh. Zalka, Yad, Amika, Yawamam, Astamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Bakal, Rai, Shamar, Napaska, Yahweh, Shamar, Kazaka, Wawaka, Mayata, Waiwalamya.
Now in the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time
From
forth.
this time forth.
And even forevermore.
Forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya, Aldami Alaka, Pataka Arash, Wata Shakwat, All Kayahana, Wabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'as, Alaimaka, Yarwama, Sagwada, Yaitazawa, Altazapawanika, Amarwa, Nakawa, Manakakiram, Nagawa, Wala'a, Bezakar, Shem Yashra'ala, Agada, Kaya, Hawaii Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Baria, Yakarafa, Ahoya, Yadawam, Waya Samai, Alayam, Hawaba, Hagaria, Labal, I'm one, I'm a lot, I'm your Sabia, to the war, Gun Master War, Nalawa, I'm up, how you want, Zarawai, no Bunya, no what, Salat, I shut, the hum, Kamagi, Kasaya, Sarah, Kayabi, one club, where's one, outside Mwa, my young, Dara, how you what, the month, the Adama, Sartoma, the Da, Yamawa, Kaira, because of Bach, because of Zomanai, Cornas Yakamwa, Asar, Marwa, Rashah, Nanawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Alahaya, Santomwa, Gogala, Kakwas, Lapanya, Roka, Kaas, Sabaira, Yaira, Kalaba, Kalahat, Arayam, Kun, Dama, Masairika, Abasa, Wapaka, Labahalam, Mala, Panyahum, Kalawan, Waya Bakwaswa, Samka, Yahawa, Yabaswa, Waya Bahawa, Ida I, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Badwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya, Ata, Samka, Yahawa, Labaka, all you want, alcohol, Ha'aratza.
This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo,
thine
enemies.
Thine enemies.
Make atonement.
Make atonement.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Lift the the head.
Has lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
let us cut them off.
and let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the
And
Gabal.
Gabal.
And
And
Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also was joined with them.
A sword also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like the heat.
And like the heat.
Yea, all their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabak. And as Almuna.
And as Almuna.
Who said,
let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of God.
The houses of God.
In possession.
In possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble.
And trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
Perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That
thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
These are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Wa Mayaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Wa Tazab Yah. Alawap Yahana. Alawap Yah. Absaranyam. Akwat Zayonya. Akwat Hayoya. Wa Akwat Yan. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushai. The water Amud.
Now in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Mike.
And
the angel, commanding general Yahweh, the general,
the captain,
officer,
the trooper,
and the sister,
Yahweh,
and Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
So be it.
You may be seated. We're going to be reading from the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, 7 verses in the Hebrew, 7 verses in the English. Priest and Officer Kamadah will be reading in the Hebrew, and then we'll give a breakdown of the English. If you haven't already, if you're watching the class online, please like, share, and subscribe.
God, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Waya Debar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'amar. Verse 2. Debar, Al, Banya, Yasher Allah, Wa, Amarat, Alaham, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Ashar, Tha, Quara, Tha, Quarawa, Atham, Makwa, Raya, Quadash, Al, Haham, Mawa'idya. Verse 3. Shashat, Yamayam, Ta Aisha, Mala'ak, Mala'aka, Waba Yawam, Hasabai Yaya, Shabbat, Shabbat 1, Mawakura, Kodash, Cow, Mala'aka, La'a, Ta'ishwa, Shabbat, Awa'a, La, Yahweh, Bakal, Mawasha, Bathia. So Mawasha Bathia come. Verse 4. Al-Ha, Mawa'adya, Yahweh, Mawakaraya, Quadash, Ashar, Taqwa, Ra'awa, a thumb. Ba mawa'ad, it's like a mawaidum. So like mawa'idum. Verse 5. Ba Kadash. Ha Ra'ashwan. Ba Arabath. Aishara. La Kadash. Kadash. So like it. Bayan. Ha Arabium. Pasach. La Yahweh. Verse 6. Waba Kama. So like Waba Kama Sha. Aishara. Yawam. La Kadash. Hazah. Ha Matazawath. La Yahweh. Shaba'ith. Yamayam. Matazawath. Ta Akawa. Verse 7. So like it. By Yawam Ha Ra'ashwan. Makorah. Kodash. Yahaya. Lakam. Kal. Mala'akat. So like it. Ibada. La'a. Ta Aishawa.
Let's type it up. English.
Leviticus 23:1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
If I could, real quick, for anybody who doesn't know, why do we have the Sabbath on the seventh day? What is that? Where does that come from? Go ahead.
That's when the Most High rested on the seventh day after He created everything.
Okay, I got another question for you. What is one day to the Lord? Go ahead. 1,000 days. Most High in Christ. All right. And who was the Sabbath made for? Go ahead. For man. For us, right? And we should look at that. That's merciful of the Lord, right? Because He's given us a day that we can rest. Now, rest is pretty much however you decide to spend your day. Obviously, don't sin. You know, how you spend your day is how you spend your day. Now, I ask this question every time. I just want to keep everybody up to date. Can you work on the Sabbath? Go ahead. Come. Okay. Can you, if you own a business, can you make somebody else work? I know you know the answer, so I want somebody else to answer. Go ahead. Why not?
Serve our work.
Mm-hmm. Well, sign it up, y'all. Now, let's say you got a slave and it's Saturday. You got to work. Are you in sin? Why?
Because as of right now, we are not in our kingdom, and we're under the works of the oppressor.
Most are in Christ. All right. Everybody is correct. I hope everybody online heard that. We are currently in captivity. So if you do happen to slave on the Sabbath and you have to go, look, you got to pay bills. You are not in sin. You are okay. However, if you don't got to go, let's just say it's Saturday. You usually don't slave on Saturday. Your job wants to call you in for something. I mean, look, if you need the extra money, so be it, but probably wouldn't be in the spirit to go if you don't have to. Right, so everybody understands. Anybody got any questions?
Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Come on, if I may. Who can give me like a short, a summary of the Passover? Give me a little breakdown. Anybody? Anybody? few of y'all have been through enough high holy days to understand the Sabbath. Just give me like the best of your ability breakdown.
So, like, if I could, if you know the history,
Right.
of what the Passover is about.
So pretty much the Passover is when the Most High passed over all the doors of Egypt, or He made you put the blood of the lamb over the doors, and He passed over those houses that hearkened to His word, and the people that didn't hearken, their firstborns got unalive. And then so He made that, and then we fled Egypt. But He made that a holy day unto us, because that's when He started to free us from our captivity in Egypt.
Most High in Christ. Okay.
So, like, if I could, like, specifically, which people, just in case it's Christians watching, and you say He made us, when that term, that's good. Anybody can be part of us, right? But specifically, who was the us in according to the Bible?
The children of Israel.
Damn right. Wrap it up. If I could, real quick, before we go back into the Hebrew, why do, not just the Passover, why do we remember any high holy? Go ahead.
It's a law.
Okay, it is the law. Yep. I'm looking for something a little. Well, okay, what is the common theme for every high holy day? Why do we honor that? I'm gonna give him one more chance. It is the law. You're right.
You want to obey the Most High?
Yes. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I know you had your hand up. What you got?
I'm gonna sort of bring it to nowadays, but just like how the Jewish, they always represent the Holocaust or remember the Holocaust. This is just something that we can remember for our people that went through a tough time, that got through it, and just so we can look back on how we survived and how we got through the times and the power of the Most High as well. It's just to let us know, like, this is what we've been through. This is us, and don't forget the trials and tribulations that our people went through just to get us to that next level.
Most High in Christ. I'll take it. Yes, that's pretty much the theme that you're going to see. Is we don't just honor these high holy days for no reason. Like, you're absolutely correct. Yes, it is the law, and we're remembering them because these are many times that we were in adversity. For example, we just went over the Passover, right? And we were brought up out of Egypt. We're going to honor that. We're going to remember the time when the Most High got us up out of captivity. We're going to honor that forever, from our generation, so on and so forth. All right, so just so everybody understands. Good, if you could say.
Okay. Verse 8 in the Hebrew, in the Leviticus 23rd chapter. Waha Koratham Asha. So, okay. La Yahweh Shabbai Yamayam Ba Yawam Ha Shabayaya Makara'a Padash Kal Malaakat Ibada La'a Ta Ashawa Wayadabar Yahweh Al Masha La Amar Dabar Al Banya Yasher Allah Wa Amarat Alham Kaya Taba'awa Al Ha Arataza Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam Wa Quatazartham At Quatazar Yara Wahaba Atham At Imor Ba'ash Ya Quatazar Yarkam Al Hakan, verse 11. Waha Nayat Ath Amor La Panya Yahweh La Rataza La Ra Tazankam Makarath Ha Shabbath Ya Nawak Nawa Hakan, verse 12. Wa Aishayathkum Bayayum, so like Bayawum, Ha Nayapkum, Ha Amar, Kabash, Thamayum, Ban Shanath Wa La Yahweh. 13. Ya Manakath Wa Shanya Aisharanyam Salath Bala Wala Ba Shaman Asha La Yahweh Yarak Nayakak Wa Nasaka Yayan Rabayat Rabbi Ya'ith Ha Hayad. 14. Wa Lakam Wakalya Wa Karamal La'a Ta'akawa I Itazam Hayayum, so like a Hayawum Haza I Ha Bayakam Ath Paraban Alaha, so like a Alahayakam Kakwath Iwalam La Dorakya Kum Bakal Mashaba, so like it Mashaba Shabbath Kum. That's it. In English, Leviticus 23 and verse 14. Oh, so like verse 8. So like, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheep and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt, so like for a burnt offering unto the Lord. 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 14th part of an hin. 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings.
Quick question. Is it a sin to drink? I already know you know. But it's not a sin. Okay. What is a sin that has to do with drinking? Go ahead. Excessive. Most High Christ, clap it up. I always bring that up just real quick because obviously I'm pretty sure we've all heard it. Christians in the world say it's a sin to drink, even though they do literally everything else. All right, Salagi, I'm gonna just let that one go. But the reason why I say that, yes, it is not a sin to drink, but it is a sin to be a drunkard. Why? Why is it a sin to be a drunkard? Go ahead.
Because drunkards have no true control over themselves and follow the law.
I'll take it. You don't have. You're not coherent. You're not yourself, right? And you may, when you're a drunkard, right, and everybody knows their limits, right? When you are excessively drinking to the point that you have become an alcoholic, or a term that I like to use is called a functioning alcoholic, right? This is somebody who they might not be, falling over the floor necessarily, but that brother or that sister has to drink excessively every day, killing your liver. Okay, that's bad, right? And like you said, you might do something that you wouldn't normally do if you were sober, right? But what's another reason why you should be sober? Go ahead.
It could affect your judgment.
It could affect, I'll take it. Yeah, it could affect your judgment. You might make poor decisions, right? And when you make poor decisions, you might not just hurt yourself, you might hurt others. Correct? All right. So yes, you can drink, but it is not a sin to drink. One more thing. Actually, no, that's all I have. You got anything about it?
Lots.
All right. So just I'll leave it at that.
Verse 15 in the Hebrew. Wa Sapartham Nakam Ma Makarath Ha Shabbat Ma Yawam Ha Bayakam Ath Imor Ha Tana Wapa Shabai Shabbatwa Tha Mayamath Tha Hayayana 16 I Mamakarath Ha Shabbath Ha Shabayai Tha Sapara Ka Kamashyam Yawam Waha Koratham Manakath Kadisha La Yahweh 17 Mama Washa Bath Yakam Tha Bayawa Lakam Thana Wapa Shathyam Shanya Aisharanyam Salath Kamataza Tha Apa Yana Baba Waryam La Yahweh 18 Waha Koratham Al Alakam Shabai Kabashyam Tamayam Mum Banya Shana Wapar Bun Bakar Akkad Wa Ayalam Shanyam Yahaya Wa Ilah La Yahweh Wa Manakath Wa Manach Thum Wanasak Yaham Aisha Rayak Nayakak La Yahweh 19 Wa Aisha Yatham Sha'ayar Aitazayam Akkad La Katha'ath Wa Shanya Kabashyam Banya Shana La Zabak Shalomyam 20 Waha Nayak Ha Kahan Atham Al Lakam Haba Ka Waryam Thana Wapa Lapanya Yahweh Al Shanya Kabashyam Kwadash Yahaya Yahayawa La Yahweh La Kahan 21 Wa Qara'atham Ba Aitazam Ha Yawam Haza Mawakara Kwadash Yahaya Lakam Kal Malakath Ibada La'a Kokwath Iwalam Bakal Mawashabath Yakam La Dorath Yakam. That's 21. In the English, verse 15. Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. 16, even unto the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 15 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
If I could, real quick, when you hear that, you hear first fruits. What comes to mind? Go ahead. No, you
Tithes.
Tithes. Okay, tithes. What else? Go ahead.
First of your flocks.
You're on it. Okay. The first of your flocks. Why would you? Go ahead, sis.
First fruits, I would think just like your best, like the first, the top notch, the first.
You got it. Yeah. Most
Okay.
times, start it up. You really want to give your best. All right. Why would you want to give your best to the Lord? Go ahead. It's a commitment. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Right. What happens when you don't give your best? You fall short, and that's with anything, right? Can somebody give me just real quick? I usually bring it up, but can somebody give me just real quick an account of where certain somebodies gave their best and somebody didn't? Go ahead. Cain and Abel. Okay, can you give me a quick little rundown of what happened?
Cain, he pretty much just grabbed just whatever he could, and it wasn't his best, and he tried to burn that and send that up to the Most High. The Most High blew that smoke in his face, and he couldn't get right. And then Abel, grabbed all of his best and sacrificed that to the Most High, and the Most High accepted that with righteousness and glorification. And the rest of the story.
Yeah, okay. So absolutely right. You have one brother who gave his best and the Most High accepted it. You have another who, excuse my language, like half-assed it, and the Most High was like you could have done better, right? What happened after that?
Cain got jealous.
Right.
Cain seen that the Most High accepted his brother and then accept his, and then Cain killed Abel.
Right. He murdered him. He murdered his brother because he was jealous. He was envious. What would be a righteous thing to do if Cain saw that his brother was doing something that he wasn't? What would be something righteous that he should have done? Go ahead.
He would commend him, or he would double back on his sacrifice.
Commend him. Okay, what do you mean by like double back?
He would take into consideration that his sacrifice wasn't. He didn't put his full potential behind.
Okay, most sacrifice, I'll take it right. He could have saw what his brother did and thought, you know what, maybe I could do better. Maybe I could learn something from my brother. Instead, he was jealous and he killed his brother. And guess what happened after that? Cain was punished as he should, right? You should not have that type of spirit, right? First of all, you should never want to murder your brother or your sister. Let's just get that out of the way. Second of all, if you see somebody who is doing well and they might be doing better than you, instead of being envious of that person, learn from that person, right? That's brotherhood, that's sisterhood. And if you are seeing a brother or a sister who's trying to learn from you, help them. That's what you should do, right? And this also signifies, yes, you give your best. If you give your best with anything in life, right, you will reap the benefits at some point or another. And the Most High obviously is going to see if you are falling short. If you are just kind of, I guess I could do this. You should apply that with anything in life. Because let's say y'all have goals, right? Let's say, I don't know, you want to go back to school, get your degree. If you just kind of, whatever, you're going to fail. Guess what? You're not going to get that degree. Or, I don't know, you want to go to the gym. If you're not putting in the work, you ain't really going to get no results, right? You would want to put in your best. That way you can get the best results. Everybody understand? Right? You apply that to everything. I think that kind of goes without saying. You got anything, sir? Nah. You got anything about?
Come on, Counselor, just to touch on what you're saying. Not is this only talking about food or your sacrifice, but it's talking about the work you do for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You're making sure you're available as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything you can to serve the Lord, like Abel did. You know what I'm saying? Your best. not only, with sacrifice and food and showing up, but when you show up, you show out. You know what I'm saying? As men and women in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, we're required to be the example for everybody on this planet. We're required to do our best in everything we said we put our minds to. So this is just, a little bit reassurance to do your best. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the point.
Verse 18, and ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offerings. So like with their meat offering, and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. And the priest shall weigh them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. 21, and ye shall proclaim unto the same, so like the self same day, that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever, even in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Before we continue real quick, can anybody come to the congregation? You guys hear that? Go ahead. You said Khan, so anybody can come to the High Holy Day? There you go. You're an Israelite, right? So that means that if you are not an Israelite, you are not allowed in here. Everybody understand that, right? The reason why I got to emphasize that is because obviously y'all see how the Christian church is. There are fake Israelite groups who think that Africans can be in there. They think that Filipinos and Chinese people and white people can be in there. That is literally going against Leviticus chapter 23. Because this is a holy convocation, correct? And holy is separate. Most High in Christ, right? We're separate from everybody else. This is only for us. Everybody understand? Most High in Christ.
22, so like in the Hebrew, verse 22. Why Tazarkum Quatazar Ara, so like Aratazakum La'a Takala Ba'ad Shatkam, so like Shatka Ba Quatazarka Wa La Quat Quatazar, so like Quatazarka La'a Ta La Quat La Anya Walagar Taza, so like Ta Izab Atham Anya Yahweh Allahayakam 23 Wayadabar Yahweh Al Masha La Amar 24 Dabar Al Banya Yashar Allah La Amar Bakadash Ha Shabayaya Ba Akad La Kadash Yahya Lakam Shabbat 1 Zakar 1 Tha Rawai Makora'ah Quadash 25 How Malakah Ibadah La'a La Aishawah Wa Hayakwab Ratham Ashar La Yahweh 26 Wayadabar Yahweh Al Masha La Amar 27 Akah Ba'Aishawar La Kadash Ha Shabayayai Haza Yawam Ha Kaparyam Hawa'a Makwa Ra'a Quadash Yahaya Lakam Wa Anyatham Ath Pashath Yakum Wa Ha Koratham Asha La Yahweh 28 Wakal Mala'aka, La'a, Ta'aishawa, Ba'aitism, Ha, Wayum, Haza, Kaya, Yawum, Kaparium, Hawa'a, La, Kapar, Al Yakum, La Panya, Yahweh, Alahayakum.
Stop it up. In the English.
In the English, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month and the 1st day of the month shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets and holy convocation. 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. 26.
If I could, real quick, in verse 42, where it says, "Thou shalt lead them to the poor and to the stranger." Who is the stranger?
Well, like your neighbors that might pass by and see, like you don't take all of your harvest, you leave some for people to take.
Okay. Specifically, okay. Like the stranger themselves, could it be? I'll just give it to you. Are we talking about heathens? Who we talking about?
Rather than like our actual neighbor.
Right. Oh, sound place. All right. I'll take it. Here's why I wanted to emphasize that, right? Just real quick. Where it says, "Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger," is that something that Esau does? Esau don't do that, right? Esau will take and take and take and take and take everything that you got. He does not care. He's going to raise the rent. He's going to raise the taxes. He does not care that you are about to be homeless. He don't care. He's going to take from you. We shouldn't have that kind of spirit. This is another reason why Esau's days are short, right? His time is coming into an end. This is why he should not be in power, because if we were in charge, we would take care of our people. We wouldn't have to worry about people being homeless and we can't find jobs and stuff like that, because we're gonna give back to our people. Everybody understand that? Come on, all right. I just wanted to bring that out real quick.
So, like, if I may, this just shows right here how gracious the Lord is. I'm saying, like you were saying, that Esau don't got a law like this. I used to work at Canes. This is literally a law that you cannot give the leftover food to a homeless person. You have to throw it away. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. All this food, I remember throwing away big full trash cans of, like chicken fingers and bread and fries coming from Canes. And it's crazy because it's like we can't give it to no homeless people. But the Lord says, don't take everything that come off your tree. Leave it for the homeless man. Now leave it for somebody less fortunate. This just shows how gracious the Lord is. You know what I'm saying? And one of the next few high holy days we're going to be getting into is the Day of Atonement. How gracious is the Lord to give you a day where you can atone for the things that you might have done, or so, like, what's the word? Suffer for things that you've done. The Lord don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord could have just killed you right then and there. And He's going to give you a day to prove to Him that you're stronger than your flesh, that you're stronger than sin, that you can go a day, 24 hours without the things that you need, necessities like food and water, but to show that you can go a day without sin as well. You know what I'm saying? If you can go without the necessities, you can go without sin. So how gracious and how wonderful is the Lord for giving us these, as well as these high holy days, because we're in captivity right now. What's the next high holy day, or the next holiday in America? Thanksgiving? Halloween?
Halloween.
You know what I'm saying? That's when everybody going to be partying, but we're going to be at home. You know what I'm saying? Because who we are, we in UPK, we don't celebrate those. How gracious the Lord to give us days to rest and to party and to come see our brothers, to drink and eat, and congregate with each other. How gracious is the Lord for these high holy days, and how gracious is He for leaving some food to the poor when your enemy doesn't do that. Your enemy shows no grace, no type of empathy for nobody, not even their own. You know what I'm saying? Most of the crime committed in America is white on white crime. Just shows you how much they don't care for themselves. They don't care for nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's
And I just want to say one thing too. Like this right here, like the Lord is always teaching us brotherhood because that's our spirit, right? So when the Lord's saying that, you know, don't go and take everything, leave some for your brothers. And this is what Christ said, you know, Christ, like you find Christ in the Old Testament, right? They think that Christ is not in the Old Testament. He said, if you did it for the least of mine, you did it for me. Right. And that's one thing we got to remember, that we always have to do it for brothers that don't have anything. You know what I mean? Don't be selfish. You know what I'm saying? You always got to think about your brothers, man. They need us.
It's the spirit that we have as a people. We should keep up as a people. Because Esau, like you said earlier, Esau don't give a damn. Like he'll murder his own people. I mean, we see what happened with Charlie Kirk and stuff. You know, everybody. I forgot who it was. It was the white man. He was pretty much explaining as to why he was actually disappointed that we know what he's really saying. He was disappointed that it wasn't somebody else. Right? He was upset that it was a white person. Like he wanted so badly to put the blame on somebody else, most likely us.
The governor.
He was the governor
from Utah.
Okay, the water. So he was governor from Utah. And he wanted to put the blame on somebody else so bad. He was actually more upset that he couldn't put the blame on somebody else. Not the fact that one of his people, another Edomite, died, was murdered. He was upset that we can't put the blame on somebody else. Dang. Well, what you got?
That's a lot. So coming on the way over here, it just hit me like we got written down, but Esau had the records told down by family of Cain and Abel, Cain killing his brother, and that's what the Lord hates him for. You know what I mean? For his violence against his brother Jacob. He was that's how you know, just in his spirit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely correct. You see Esau's nature. Esau, the whole reason why Esau is even mad, before we continue with it, I don't be too long with it. Esau is upset because we got the blessing and he didn't. You know, traditionally it'll be the elder, brother. He gets the inheritance, right? Well, it was already prophesied that we won't get it. But why was it prophesied that? If you know Esau's nature, remember, he gave up his blessing for food. Raw food, which is wild. And he mind you, we didn't trick him. We straight up said, hey, look, you don't want the blessing, you give it to me, I'll give you this food. He said, oh, okay, cool. And then got mad.
No sweat.
Like that's crazy. Like you willingly gave up your blessing and then got upset because we got the blessing. And then the thing is, what's crazy? Esau still got blessed. Real quick, what did he get blessed with? Okay, so y'all know this. Go ahead. You got your hand first. Sword, right? We all know that Esau, he good at killing. Bad thing is he ain't got no cap on it. He just gonna keep going. I believe it was a class with General Muhammad. He said, I'll never forget it. He said, if white man ain't got nobody to kill, he'll kill himself. That's facts. Like, I'm just, hey, look, you see it? It's lying, but we shouldn't be like that. And it's another reason why we got the blessing and he didn't, because we are better than him. You understand that, right? But we have to prove that, though. We in captivity now because, well, there were times we didn't prove it. Now is our time. Now is our grace to get back to the Most High while we can. Because as you already see, if you look on the news, Esau's kingdom is falling rapidly. All right, everybody understand? So you already got to verse 28. Was it 27?
No, it's 28. No, I haven't done 28. Okay, stop. Verse 28. And ye shall do no servile work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. In the Hebrew, verse 29, Kaya, Ka, Kau, Ha, Napash, Ashar, La'a, Ta'ana, Ba, Itazam, Ha, Yawam, Hazah, Wana, Korath, Wana, Karatha, Ma Amya, 30, Wakal, Ha, Napash, Ashar, Tha, Aisha, Kal, Mala'aka, Ba, Itazam, Ha, Yawam, Hazah, Waha, Abadathia, Ath, Napash, Ha, Wa'a, Ma, Korab, Ama, Ima, 31, Kal, Malaka, La'a, Ta, Aishawa, Hara. So like, Katwa, so like, Ka, Kwath, Iwalam, La, the Rock Yakum, Bakal, Mashabath Yakum, 32, Shabbath 1, Hawa'a Lakum, Wa Anyathum, Ath, Napash, so like Na Pashath Yakum, Ba Pasha, so like Ba Tha, Sha'ai, La Kadash, Ba Arab, Ma Arab, Id Arab, Tha Shabbathwa, Shabbathkum, 33, Wa Yadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La Amar, Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasher Allah, La Amar, Bakhamash, so like Bakhamasha, Aishara, Yawam, La Kadash, Ha Shabayaya, Hazah, Kab, Ha Sakawath, Shabbai, Yayum, La Yahweh. 35. Ba Yawam, Ha Ra'ashwan, Ma Korah, Kodash, Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'a, Tha, Aishawa. In the English, 22. Oh, so like verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
If I could, real quick, right? Day of Atonement, which already passed, right? Why? Okay. Why should we honor the Day of Atonement? We do know, like, it is a law in the book of Leviticus, right? But why should we? What you got out? Say one more time.
I think it's a day to be like come back to the Lord.
Okay.
It's an opportunity to come back to the Lord, like to give thanks.
To give thanks. You're okay. You're on it. I see you had your hand up first. Go ahead up.
To like afflict your soul, like everything that your flesh wants to do, to like refrain from doing it at all. It's like suffering.
Okay. So that is what we do on the Day of Atonement. I don't know if I'm wording it correctly. What I'm trying to ask is, okay, so we know what we do for the Day of Atonement. We afflict our souls. We deny ourselves, right? Why should we do that for the Lord on this day, the Day of Atonement? Why should we? Go ahead.
I feel like just to show that we don't have to fall for our carnal selves, and to show the Most High that we are strong and we are worthy of sacrificing just like Christ sacrificed for us.
Okay. I see you got your hand up.
Calm, sir. To thank him for that we're here still alive, because we should be, unalive for things we may have done, to say thank you for keeping me here. I give everything to you because you sacrificed your son for me and us and where we are and where you brought us from. I can do that because what Yahweh did for me.
Outside of Christ. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So we know what we do for the Day of Atonement. The significance is pretty much, and you're all correct, by the way. This is the day, you know what I mean, Day of Atonement, and we are given the opportunity to afflict ourselves, because truth be told, there were many times where Most High, he could have got rid of us a long time ago, right? Before we even existed. I'm talking about the time of Noah, right? What did the Lord do? He looked at the world and he repented. Does anybody know what repent means in the Bible? Go ahead, out.
Turn away from.
Turn away from, okay, this is a specific word. I'm going to give you a hint. Starts with an S. You have your hand up, sis? Okay. Go ahead.
You sorry.
Most clap it up. Sorry. Actually, when you go to the Hebrew, yes, repent actually means sorry. Why? Think about it. When you repent something, right? Let's say you smoke before you came in here. You repent. When you are truly sorry, you apologize. Of course, you stop doing it, right? The Lord, it was so wicked at that time that the Lord literally looked at everybody down there and was like, man, I regret making y'all. I'm about to redo all this, right? So the significance of this is we played the harlot to the Most High as a precept, by the way. And we honestly shouldn't even be here. To be honest with you. All the things that we've done, all the times with the Most High, think about it. He got us up out of Egypt. What we do? We complained. We were complaining the whole way. Some of us even said that, I'm paraphrasing, I wish I was back in captivity. They got good AC. That's to treat me good. I'm out here and I got to walk in the wilderness, and we're being brought up out of captivity. Right? We had a living God. But what do we want? We wanted kings because we wanted to be like everybody else. Guess what? Lord gave us a king. Hey, y'all remember who it was? You say that? Saul. And was Saul a good king? Nah, he was. He was actually made out of the Lord's anger. And he was a horrible king. And guess what? The Lord had to make another king after him because he was just so bad. My point is, time and time again, the Lord was there for us, and we kept turning our backs. So we're being punished right now. So we should honor the Day of Atonement because the Lord has been merciful enough to give us a day to say, hey, you know what? Giving you this one day to just atone for everything that you've done. It's just one day. Just one day, right? Now, with that being said, don't be a Christian. Christians, as you already know, they'll tell you come as you are. You know, you could sin as much as you want. Just come in on Sunday. You know, we're gonna do a little jig, shake the tambourine, we'll have a little bit of food or whatever. You can go right back to what you want. But as long as you come in on Sunday, you're fine. Don't have that spirit of I'm a sin all year, and then the Day of Atonement comes by, and then I'll afflict myself today. But then I'm gonna go right back to what I was before. Don't do that. The Lord will cut you off. I promise. Everybody understand? Y'all got anything? You got anything about it? No, sir.
Continue in the Hebrew, verse 36. Shabbai Yamayam Tha Parayabwa Asha La Yahweh Ba Yawam Ha Shamayanya Ma Kora'a Kodash Yahaya Lakam Waha Korath Thum Ashar La Yahweh Itazarath Ha Wa'a Kau Mala'akath Ibada La'a Ta Aishawa Alha Mawid Yahweh Ashar Ta Kara'awa Atham Ma Kara'aya Kodash La Ha Karayab Asha La Yahweh Allah Wa Manakah Zabak Wa Nasapyam Dabar Yawam Ba Yawamwa 38 Malabad Shabbat Shabbathath Yahweh Wa Malabad Kal Nadar Yakum Wa Malabad Kal Nada Bawath Yakum Ashar Tha Thamwa La Yahweh 39 Aka Ba Kamasha Ashara Yawam La Khadash Ha Shabayaya Ba Asapkum Ath Wa'ath ha arataza tha chagwa ath chag Yahweh Shabbaith Yamayam ba Yawam ha. So like Ra Ashwan Shabbath one wa ba Yawam ha Shamayanya Shabbat one. 40 wa la Quakham Lakam by Yawam ha Ra'ashwan Parya Itazah Hadar Kapath Tha Marwa, sorry, the Maryam wa Aina Itazah Abath wa Arabia Nakal wa Shamatham la Panya Yahweh ala Ayakum Shabbaith Yamayam 40 wa Katham Athwa Kag la Yahweh Shabbaith Yamayam ba Shana Kakwath Iwalam la the Rath Yakum ba Chadash ha Shabayaya Tha Kagwa Athwa 42 ba Sakath Tha Shabwa Shabbaith Yamayam Kal ha Izarath ba Yashar Allah Yashabwa ba Sakath. In the English, verse 36, 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. 37, these are the feast of the Lord. Ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and the drink offerings, everything upon his day. 38, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord, also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the 1st day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. 40, and ye shall take you on the 1st day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. 41, and ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. 42, ye shall dwell in booths 7 days, and all that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
If I could, real quick, actually, could you explain the significance of the Feast of Tabernacles?
Come on. So the Feast of Tabernacles, like it says right here, all who is Israelite born shall dwell in tents or booths 7 days. Tabernacle meaning tent. This right here is just to remind us to remain humble. You know what I'm saying? During our 40 years after leaving Egypt, because of our disobedience, we got lost in the wilderness. Meaning we had to dwell in tents every time we would stop and make a camp. We would be living in tents. Now, even when we get to the kingdom of heaven, Lord allow all of us get to the kingdom of heaven, we'll still be keeping the Feast of Tabernacles. It's just to understand how to remain humble. You know what I'm saying? Because getting that much glory, receiving the kingdom of heaven can easily fill somebody's head up. You know what I'm saying? Easily turning them into turning, the reward of the kingdom of heaven into an evil thing. You know what I'm saying? Just to remind us to stay humble and know who we are, to dwell in tents those 7 days. But right now, do y'all go camp right now for these 7 days during the Feast of Tabernacles? Anybody? No? Why is that? Go ahead. Yeah, that's right. We poor now. We living in tents. You know what I'm saying? Majority of us don't have, the best living situation. Some of us live with a 1 bedroom, 1 bath with 5 people in there. You know what I'm saying? We living in a tent now. That was just to show us where we come from. But we're in captivity. We're poor right now. So it's no point to go out and camping. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, by all means. But we don't have to go and camp and live in a tent because we're living in tents right now. We're so poor that we don't have the, necessities to buy the biggest house, to sustain our entire family. So this is the importance of the Feast of Tabernacles, to remain humble, to understand where we came from as Israelites.
In the Hebrew, verse 43, La Ma'ain, Yadaiwa, Darath Yakam, Ka Kaya, Ba Sakawath, Ha Wa Shabbathya, Ath, Banya, Yasher Allah, Baha, Wa Tazaya Aya. So like our thumb, Ma Arataza, Matazarium, Anya, Yahweh, Allah Hayakam, 44. While you're Dabar, Masha, Ath, Ma'adya, Yahweh, Al, Banya, Yasher Allah. In the English, verse 43, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. 44, and Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
So if I could real quick, where it says that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I'm the Lord your God. Pretty much what Priest and Officer Abad Yahweh was already explaining, just humble yourself. Yes, we are God's chosen people, but let's be real. A lot of us, are we living like God's chosen people? Not really. When I say that, I mean, are we where we should be at in life? No, because let's be real. We did get disobedient. We got disobedient. We kept turning away from the Most High. He kept trying to help us, got us out of captivity a few times, actually. It was just Egypt. And guess what? We still turned our back.
Right.
We still said, I'm going to do what I want to do. There are a lot of righteous brothers and sisters, in the Bible that we can, read after and see that, okay, this is how I should do things. And then there are also, sadly, a lot of mistakes that were made as well. And examples of, power getting to our heads. Perfect example, we brought him up earlier, King Saul. King Saul was one of the first kings, and, he had it all, right? And his head got so big, he decided to defy the Most High. He was ordered to slay all the Amalekites. He said, nah, keep some of them as prisoners, right? And guess what? Lord sent a priest down there, check him. And he decided to still not listen to him. No sweat. Lord said, I'm going to make a man better than you. Guess what he did? That man actually served in his army. And he was better than him. You don't want that to happen, man. All right? What you want to understand is that we are God's chosen people, and we should obey the Most High, because you read all the accounts throughout the Bible, every single time. It didn't matter how poor you were. It didn't matter how rich you were. I mean, look, King Solomon, we read a lot about King Solomon, and he was a very righteous brother, but then, guess what? He fell short because he decided to go do his own thing. All right? King David was punished because he decided to do his own thing. He decided to sleep with another man's woman. All right? And he was a very righteous brother, but guess what? Even he was punished. So it doesn't matter what your status is. We think carnal. We think, I'm this. I'm king such and such. So I'm above all this. No, you're not. There's a reason why we refer to the Most High as the Most High, because there's nobody above him. Right. Everybody understand? So we should always remain humble. Even right now, You know, we being humbled right now, but the Lord is still giving us time to get back to the Most High and correct all the errors that we've made.
Right.
Right? We should be grateful for that because he doesn't have to do that. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much what you could take away from this. Oh, one more thing. Just honoring the high holy days. You brought it out earlier, like, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all that stuff. Those are all pagan holidays. Obviously, we don't celebrate them. This is our heritage. And the reason, there's a significance behind all of it. Every high holy day has something that we can remember, all right? Halloween, we ain't got nothing to remember about that. That's satanic. You going around dressed as goblins and ghouls, and it's already been proven. I forgot what Satanism. I think it's Satanism.
Yeah, come on.
And they actually say, "Oh, I'm glad they at least celebrate one of our days." That's what you're doing. And then you see all them weird people start popping out doing weird stuff to a whole bunch of children. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Christmas, nowhere in the Bible does it say that Jesus Christ was born on December 25th. And some fat white man is crawling down my chimney to give me gifts. You're an intruder. All right, that's not what Christmas is about. All right, it's made up. Even what is it? Easter is a bunny laying. Talk about bunnies and lay eggs. And then on top of that, we really get into what Easter, like modern day Easter, is about. It's actually referring to the goddess of fertility, Ishtar. That's what that's about. It ain't got nothing to do with us. All right, but this has to do with us. Everybody understand?
Precept, right? Because this Bible is not only our constitution, but this is where you find your heritage. And we got a precept, Ecclesiasticus 23 and 24.
Okay. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23, verse 24. She shall be brought out into the
24, 23.
Come on. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 24, verse 23. All these things are the book of the covenant.
All these what?
Are the book of the covenant.
All these things are the book of the covenant. Like we made a covenant with our forefathers made a covenant with the Lord in the wilderness. And all these things are what?
Come on. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God. Even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage.
So like even the law. So what you find in the Leviticus 23, that's a law given to us. Right. And that is what keeps us right. So like what's the word? Loyal to the Lord. Right. You break away from that, you are disloyal. Right. Just like any good father who gives his children rules and they break away, like I love you, right? But now I'm gonna have to chastise you, I'm gonna have to punish you, right? And if in the book of Hebrews, it says that if he does not chastise you, are you a son? It calls you a bastard. If the Lord does not chastise us, then he treats us as bastards, right? So that's love. When the Lord chastises us, it's because he loves us. That's what a good father does. Go ahead.
Okay. Which Moses commanded for an heritage unto the congregation of Jacob.
Right, and it was commanded through Moses and heritage, and this is our heritage, right? When talking about all these pagan holidays that are coming up, right? When you celebrate those holidays, you are going to be punished. Why? Because it is not congruent with who we are to keep those pagan days, right? And you're going to get punished because it's not congruent to who you are, to the spirit that the Lord has put upon us. What's congruent to us is what's in Leviticus 23, keeping these high holy days. These holy convocations, that's what's congruent, right? And what does that mean? That means that we're gonna have to forsake everything that is not given to us or commanded to us by the Most High Power.
Right.
And with that,
and also just to say about those pagan holidays, most of the pagan holidays are celebrating somebody's birthday or worshiping somebody else that's not the Most High as well. So we're actually going against His word by worshiping a birthday or just worshiping that person on that certain day.
No, absolutely. Even when you read about birthday in the Bible, who had a birthday? It was Pharaoh, right? And ironically, okay, I'm just giving it away. On his birthday, somebody died. You know what I'm saying? Like with that in itself, it's already contradicting. And again, that's not us. It has nothing to do with us. You got something
the book of Job, first chapter. No, Job's sons, and Job prostrated to the Lord, feeling like they sentence.
You see, like none of that, all them pagan holidays, and it was pagan for a reason, right? It has nothing to do with us. And like you said before, you start honoring that, you start getting away from the Most High. You think that that's more important. You think Christmas is more important than keeping high hope. You think modern day Easter or St. Patty's Day or any of that stuff is more important. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You are choosing to be disobedient. And as you stated before, every time we've been disobedient in the Bible, we're punished. And like you said earlier, sir, like a good parent, a good father, the Most High chastises us. That's what a good parent does, because he wants you to get correct. I'm paraphrasing just real quick before we end the class. Most High has no pleasure in punishing the wicked. You got to understand that, right? I forgot which one it is, but he actually wants you to correct the evil wicked ways. He wants you to live. How do you live? Live by obeying the law, statutes, and commandments. That's simple, right? All right. If nobody has any more questions, anything about it? All right. With that being said, we're going to close the class. So, Amijim, just me and the brothers here. Please stand.
Laya Shalom.
All right, Amadim Wapanyah Hakudum. This is Rise and Face to East. We're going over the prayers in the Hebrew and English. Starting with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Sabasamaya, Padah, Hayah, Samka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Taba'ah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratza, Hayah, Basamaya, Nathan Lanawa, Paul, one, Master Lock now, cover what now, Master Lock now, cover what you know, cover Yai now, what I say one, cover Shai now, my yard, right, yeah, look cut, from Malakwa, Alu, what the Para, I will love you, Abad.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. Thy will be done in earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Give us our debts. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. From evil. Thine is the kingdom. Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the power. And the glory. And the Lord. Forever. So be it. So be it. Amen. This is the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh, English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. Give us the power to heal. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the leper. The power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. The power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, Noah, Shirada, Safaria, Barak, Hashem Yahushua, the water I'm up. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel, the school, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asa'ah, Yanya, Harya, Yan, Ba'a, Azoria, Hawa, Aisha, Yam, Haratza, Sayan, Namawat, Wagalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Ana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yashud, Shawamar, Yasra'ala, Yahawa, Azamarka, Yahawa, Azalka, Yad, Yanka, Nawamam, Shamash, La'a, Akaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahawa, Shamarka, Yakal, Rai, Shamar, Napaska, Yahawa, Zamar, Zaatka, Moaka, Wayata, Wahawalamia.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hill. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall not slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya, Al Damayalaka, Al Taka Arash, Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahana, Yawabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'as, Al Haimaka, Yawamga, Sawada, Wayata, Ya'itazawa, Altazapawanika, Wakawa, Wanakakira, Waya, Wala'a, Razakar, Shom Yashra'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawaitazawa, Gaba, Yakarwa, Yaka, that's like Baryat, Yakarwa, Yakar, like Yakawafwa, Mahoya, Manawa, Wayashamai, Allah, Yum, Mawaba, Garyam, Gabor, Imawan, Imalak, Palasha, Amishabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwai, Labunya, Lawat, the last, Aisha, Laham, Kamadyan, Saya, Sarah, Kayabin, Monako, Yashwan, Sabnwa, Bayan, Dara, Hayawa, Daman, Radaman, Sayatamwa, Nada, Yamuwa, Kairab, Kazabak, Kazazomina, Ko Nasiakamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Rasha, Anawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Sayatamwa, Agada, Quas, Lapunya, Kaas, Kabaira, Yaira, Kalaba, Dalahat, Harayam, Khan, Datma, Sairika, Abasta, Wapaka, Nabahalam, Mala'a, Palawan, Yabakwaswa, Sumka, Yahawa, Yabaswa, Yabahawa, Ayai, Yakaparwa, Yabadwa, Yadaiwa, Kaya, Yata, Sumka, Yahawa, Labaka, Ayawan, Ha'aratza.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O God. For lo, thine enemies make atonement. And they that hate have lifted up the head. Taking crafty counsel against thy people. And consult against thy enemies. They have said, Come, let us cut them off. From being a nation. In the name of Israel. Maybe no more remember. They have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The Tabernacles of the Ishmaelites. Moab. Gabal. And Ammon.
and Amalek,
Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
so also was drawn with
The
them.
sword also was drawn with it.
They hold the children of Lot,
They uphold the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them,
as to the Midianites,
as to the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kishon,
at the brook of Kishon,
which perished at the door,
which perished at the door.
they became as dung for the
They
earth,
became as dung for the earth.
make their nobles like a red,
Make them noble like a red,
likes to eat,
and like to eat.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as the Ba,
as the Ba,
and as Abu,
and as the Buddha,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God,
the houses of God
in possession.
in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God,
make it like a will,
make them like a will,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the sun before the wind,
as the fire burns the wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flames set the mountains on
and as
fire.
the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy sword,
with thy sword.
fill their faces with
Shake
shame.
their faces with shame.
They seek thy
And
name.
they seek thy name.
Oh Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled.
forever. Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that
that
thou,
thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
for all the
over all. This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahaya, Batzab Yah, Alawap Yahana, Alawap Yah, Saranya, Akwatazayonia, Hayoya, Akwatya, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Water.
now in the English. Blessed you, Yahweh.
Blessed be Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai. The angel, commanding general Yahweh,
the
the general,
general,
the captain,
the captain,
the officer,
the officers,
the troop,
the troopers,
and the sister.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
the name Yahweh Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sisters, you may be seated. Men of Israel, you're going to face teachers. Sorry, face us. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the teachers. Men of Israel, Abijam, Shabbat, Abijam, Barak. All right, sisters, you stand. Men of Israel, we're going to sorry and face the sisters. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Abijam, Shabbat, Abijam, Barak. Yashmatah, class dismissed.